there it is. Far Cry 2 in all its glory. Alright, this is Josh with Alpha Omega Gaming. Welcome to my LP of Far Cry 2. I actually created this channel so I could showcase this game. This was the first LP I wanted to do, but we ended up doing Half-Life 2 instead. Alright. I always go a little brighter than what you should, but so let's jump right into story mode. And there's that damn mosquito. And we're gonna be on Infamous for this playthrough. Alright. This is where they screwed up. The developers of this game screwed up already. We haven't even started playing the game yet. This is where you get to pick your character that you're gonna be for your playthrough of the game. But it doesn't matter who you pick. The game plays exactly the same. The only difference is if you read about this game, you'd know. The only difference is everyone says it. Your hands look different. And your buddy missions change a little bit too. Each buddy has their own unique missions, but I think each buddy only has 2. But I like how it shows experience for everyone. This guy was a private in the military. He was a paramilitary insurgent. Paul Ferrick, corporal in the Israeli Defense Forces, contraband smuggler. Assistant Superintendent, SMF. Instructor, Kenya GSU. Rail Security Officer, Counter Piracy Officer. Security Coordinator, Darfur. Then you got the IRA guy. And then you got Hakeem Asheby, who was a Lieutenant Commander in the Navy. But he was also a real estate broker. Yeah, that could come in handy running around Africa. You can sell people some property, I guess. But this is a guy I always go with, Frank Builders. Provisional IRA, direct action, so I guess he's ASU, active service unit. He was a loan shark, inmate in the Maze, HM Maze prison, police informant, contraband smuggler, Morocco game in Chechnya. I think it's supposed to be Chechnya though. But like I was saying, they screwed up. Because say you play as this guy, you could have like flashbacks to an ambush that went wrong in Belfast or something that you're haunted with. And I don't know, maybe he would be better with explosives than this Chinese guy. I don't know. Alright, well, let's jump into it. And I'm gonna try not to talk, or talk as minimally as I can for scenes where there's characters talking, at least important characters and important dialogue. I first picked this game up, I think a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, but I just beat it for the first time a couple months ago, I think in July. It doesn't really pick up until the 3rd act, but when you get to the 3rd act, you don't want to put the controller down. That's how good it gets. But it is kind of dull until then.
Okay, we go. Hey, sir. Sorry for the delay. So you're going to a hotel in Pala? Yeah, I know the place. It's lucky for you,
Oh,
Pala.
I gotta fix this. I set this to inverted, and it changed back. Or maybe I didn't. And I wish you would put subtitles on, but you can't. So let's go.
Only one hotel still works.
Oh, let's just read the thing in the note. Target's presence in the state continues to be a destabilizing influence. He is largely responsible for the recent influx of weapons into the country in clear violation of the joint signatory framework. His reputation as a dangerous arms dealer is well deserved. Orders are to terminate. I'm not gonna read it every time that changes. That changes quite often, but just to set the mood for the beginning of the game.
Only money and connections can get you ugly. Bloody idiot. Nobody follows the rules anymore. I told him the plane's gone, but they don't believe me. Everyone thinks the big planes are coming back. Who can say anymore?
We'll see that guy later.
Hey, look at that. I see something. You lose so much fire. It smells like a virus, that thing. My brother has such a beautiful bungalow with a bar, 3 kettle. Hey, a rich man. A brush fire destroyed everything, and now he left the country. Yeah, he'll be dead.
This is Liberation Radio, speaking the truth for the truth seekers. And the truth is that your country needs you. Beware the evil APR scourge. A plague has gripped our people.
They're not fans of the DJ. Maybe his music choices, who knows? Ngibona boss amusimela checkpoint izolo ne. Hayi, mina ngumzana. Bengayanga emsebenzini la ngiyakwazi. Khuluma iqiniso man.
Where are you headed?
My passenger driving him to the hotel in town.
You come from the airport.
Yes, sir. The airport. Yeah, all day. On my way back, I grabbed some cold beer. You drink beer? No?
Yep, beer. We drink beer. Hurry up then. Move along.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. See you soon, sir. So, no offense, but you know, these militia will come into our country, steal everything, and they leave us nothing. A lot of troops nowadays. It's okay. They keep to themselves most of the time. Don't let this concern you. Just pause it and stay in mind. You remember how you... Everyone's trying to find a way out of the country. Only fools stay now. Fools and cab drivers. Okay, sir, we are here. We made it alive. Hey, are you okay? You don't look so good. You tired?
And that's the beginning of your battle with malaria. From what I've heard people saying, that's one of the biggest issues they had with this game, the malaria.
The target's presence in the state continues to be a stabilizing influence. He's largely responsible for the recent influx of weapons into the country in clear violation of the Joint Signatory Framework. His reputation as a dangerous arms dealer is well deserved.
I read that
Orders
already.
are to terminate. Well, that didn't work out the way they planned. I'm still breathing and you're the one with malaria. You can tell them you tried, but that means fuck all, doesn't it? You're fired. You know it, and so do I. You had your shot, but now it's over. And since men like you only work for money, you're no longer my problem. You'll have to find something else to do with yourself now. What your old clients don't seem to understand is that they can't kill me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nobody kills me. Nobody. I'm the one who decides who lives and who dies. Me. You know, there's a book I read a long time ago. Still think about it every day. It helps me understand life out here. The book talks about men, about what motivates them. It's simple, really. A living being seeks above all else to discharge its strength. Life itself is will to power. Nothing else matters. So long.
That's the problem I had with this game. I overlook a lot of the problems with this game, but I wish they had done the dialogue better. Someone online described it good. They said it was like Ubisoft rented the sound studio for an hour, and they squeezed everyone in the game into it in that hour. Everyone talks too damn fast in this game. I like how the Jackal gives you that machete too. It comes into play later towards the end of the game. And I never knew that G3 was here until I saw a playthrough of someone playing this. Oh, get out the window! Oh, he's on fire! Yeah, I'm out of here. Can't even sprint. The malaria's got me so bad. Nope, can't make it to the car. This is the end of the game. You died on the bridge of malaria. That's stupid. If your guy didn't know he had malaria, why would he have malaria pills? On the run. There's a Triskelion tattoos.
You do first aid before that gets infected.
Okay. And this is one of the reasons why I like this game a lot. Let's see what I'm gonna do to heal myself. Oh, I got a piece of metal sticking out of my wrist. Thanks for not pulling it out, you
I'm
jerk.
Conquerors, and you're an idiot. Who are you working with? You got some of my guys killed at the hotel, you know that? So
What did
now
I
you
do?
run errands for me, and I got some things for you to do. Get out here, take what you need. There's ammunition, medicine, whatever. Hurry up.
And here's a save game. You can only save at a safe house or when you complete an objective. On the computer, you can, if I'm not mistaken, you can hit start and go and save it in here. But I don't like that because it feels like it takes away from the realism factor. So we got G3. G3, LPO 50, and a star for actually I think it's supposed to be a star 9mm, but it's a 45 in this game. And here's the Surrettes, your form of healing in this game.
You listen. Shit really hit fan back in Pala. There was supposed to be ceasefire, but that's all out the window now. I work for this big shot Kakumba, local boss for United Front. Everyone I've got who knows ass from hole in the ground is out in field fighting the APR.
This is the best quote
That
in the
just
game.
leaves you, errand boy. So first thing, you need to get piece of shit automobile back on the road. Can you do that, or do you not know ass from hole in ground? Go
Right
outside
there.
and get the engine running. You know you got malaria, right? So you screw around, you pass out, maybe die. Too bad. God, open up.
When you're escaping the town, if you run out of the town a different way or you get shot down in part of the town, you'll end up in the custody of different lieutenants. But Anto Kankaris is my favorite lieutenant, at least for this part of the game, the first half. Alright, I'm gonna tighten some bolts on the engine. Yeah, that should fix it. With Land Rover, you tighten the radiator cap. Let's check our current objective. Pop the hood and fix the car. I did. Use your map. You can only check the map in real time. You can't pause the game. Another thing that adds to the realism factor. It's not like Far Cry 3 where you can pause the game and do anything you want. Tutorial ends pretty quick. Hey, it's locking onto him.
Okay, good. Now that you're mobile, you take out some of the garbage. The APR has forward position half kilometer south of here. If something bad happened to shitheads manning that post, I would be a happy guy.
Alright. So we gotta go take out an he said an outpost, but it's a safe house. Alright. Now later on, during the driving parts, I might edit it out. Because not a whole lot happens. And it's not even that fun to actually drive the car. Never mind just watch someone drive it. Far Cry 3 definitely improved on that, the way that the car is handled. Far Cry 3 you can just get in a car and drive around and have fun. Just screwing around on the island. You can't really have fun driving cars in this game. At least not for too long. Alright. So we're playing on Infamous. So you die really quick. I think the enemies can take the same amount of damage as you. Uh-oh. Oh shit. I hope I don't die already. Yeah, the stealth in this game works sometimes, sometimes it doesn't. That was pretty much my fault. I was standing out in the open. Alright, I got him. I only lost one bar.
I hear you cleaned that place out good. Okay, I've got another chore for you. But sick guy like you will be falling down in the middle of it. Go to sleep, get resupplied, and move out in a few hours. You're safe at house for now.
And you do not want to pick enemy weapons up in this game unless you absolutely have to. They tend to jam really easily. And sometimes they blow up in your face. I'm not sure if that hurts you or not, though. But, like, if you have a rocket launcher, sometimes the rocket will just fall out of the end of the launcher and blow up at your feet. So that hurts. Alright. Let's sleep for an hour. It's good to alternate saves on this. I heard a lot of people have had glitches, but I've only seen... I have not had any game-killing glitches done to me in this game. I've seen very few glitches overall. One time I fell through the map, and a couple times I've seen guys fly up in the air and die for no reason. Other than that, I haven't seen any
Okay,
glitches
Aaron
though.
boy, I need you to scout out APR position south of you. Big place used for chicken fights, you know? I want you to perform reconnaissance. There's observation point marked on map. Go there now.
Now we get to either attack a base or sneak into a base. I try to sneak in. Usually I can do it, but I'm gonna go back to sleep actually until it's night and sneak in. Make sure everything's loaded up. Those are weapons crates. You can store weapons in them, and it's universal to all the safe houses. I never used them until the last, I don't want to say, 5% of the game on my second playthrough on Infamous. I had never used them until then. I didn't even know what they were. Yeah, and if you're playing on Infamous, you want to save a lot. Because one guy with the G3 can kill you in less than 3 seconds if you have full health. And if you're playing on a big screen, you don't really need to use the map as much to get around, because it's easy to see the road signs. When I first played this game, I was playing on a little, I don't know, 20-inch TV at the most. It was just impossible to see anything. I'm playing on a big screen HD TV right now, so that helps a lot. Maybe take the small hidden path instead of marching directly into camp. Scouting a camp before attacking will give you a big advantage over your enemies. It can mean victory or death. If you played Far Cry 3, this is basically the equivalent to the camera. You use a monocular. Oh. And there it is, the infamous aiming of this game. You turn slow, but then you pick up speed the more you turn. It's really hard to explain. You can't really understand it until you pick up a controller and just go for it. So now you get to tag everything in the camp. You can't tag enemies, but you can tag vehicles, health stations, and ammo piles. There's an ammo pile down here, I think. Health. So you tag one. Wow, it gave me the ammo locations too, somehow.
Hey, got your intel.
3
Not
guys
bad.
right there.
See a bricked up building down there?
If I had a
think
mortar.
APR's got a hostage in there. Some foreigner like you. Get in there and bust them out. Finish up your recon if you think it'll help.
Got to go find someone to trade with me. Cheers.
I want to sneak into left, but I just saw a white shirt go over there. There he is. And now he's going over there too. Yeah, when you're playing on Infamous, you want to be as stealth as possible. But that's not always an option. Especially until you get the camo suit. So let's see if we can do this. I think I heard a guy. Is there a guy behind that tree? The machete doesn't really work like a stealth weapon because it's not like Far Cry 3. Uh-oh. I heard a guy with a gun. I heard him pick a gun up. Maybe I'm just hearing things. But in Far Cry 3, the machete is so much better than in this game. In this game, you have to equip it individually. You can't just push in the right stick. And usually when you attack a guy, even from behind, if he doesn't know you're there, he goes, "Ah!" And he screams when you kill him. So it doesn't really work as a stealth weapon. You need a gun with a silencer if you want to take guys out reliably, silently. But if you just hack them and hack them really quick, usually you can get away with it with a machete, but not always. And this is your first buddy.
What the fuck is happening? Who are you?
Oh, Malaria kicking in. Who is this, Joseph?
You do all this, Veranka?
Yep.
That is one very bad case of malaria.
He saw me for 2 seconds and he already knows I have malaria. So Joseph Indrodimo
At Mike's bar. I know a guy who can give you medicine, okay?
is gonna be my best buddy. Making friends. I freed Joseph Indromino from the APR. Kankara seems like he's coming around. He wants to meet with me about payment and future work for UFLL. So now's as good a time as any to tell you the backstory to what happens here. 3 Surrettes is all you can carry on hard mode in this. On Infamous, I mean. Easy, you start with 7. I think 7. It's at least 5. You're able to carry 5 right off the beginning. And if you buy a Surrette pack, you can carry 7, I believe. Oh, fuck. It's on!
Oh, very good. Who knew you turned out to be competent after all? Fair enough. Guys that do good work get paid. Come on back up to the slaughterhouse and I'll make good on that.
Alright. I got out of there pretty easy, I guess. That was a grenade, and that was a big explosion. This game has... I don't know if I'd say the best explosions, but definitely some of the best, especially considering it came out in 2008 or 2007. Let me check. I got the case right here. (2008). The year after Call of Duty 4 and the year of Fallout 3. Alright, well, like I was saying, you want to drive with your headlights off too as much as possible. Because it doesn't really help you to see all that good, but enemies are able to see you a lot easier if you have your headlights on. Like I was saying, the backstory, it doesn't really explain it, but this country, it doesn't say what country it is. It's in Africa somewhere, obviously. But, the APR and the UFLL are 2 factions that are vying for control of the country. The APR is the... No one's at that guard post yet. The APR is Alliance for Popular Resistance, UFLL, United Front for Labor and Liberation. I forget which. I think the APR is, this is their country, and they're fighting for their independence, and the UFLL wants them to be absolved into, other countries. If I'm not mistaken. It might be the other way around.
Okay. Fine. Let me give you a piece of advice. Rough diamonds, only currency worth shit around here. Don't take paper money from nobody. I wouldn't use it for toilet paper.
But I like how the
You
front
do
of the
work for
game,
UFLL, you get paid in stones.
the game art has
Okay. One
American
of my
cash
guys,
on it.
Not so smart. Delivers case of diamonds here yesterday. Dumb fuck sticks case somewhere in the camp and then gets shot in face back in town. Maybe you killed him. Anyway, if you go outside and find the diamonds, they're all yours. Case has tracker you can home in on with your compass. If you're a smart guy, you go buy medicine first thing. Don't be screwing around with malaria. You should go have a drink at Mike's bar. Lots of independent contractors there. Get yourself healthy. Come by the front office in town. I'll introduce you to Kakumba. Then we talk. Hey, open door.
Okie dokie. Might as well grab a new G3 while I'm here. And I haven't shot my pistol, so it's not even worth it. Don't need any health, but I will save. And this is how you find diamonds. I think there's 221 diamonds in the map. I know where this is, but just 'cause I play this so much. But the closer you are, the flash of that light flashes. And if it stays solid, that means you're looking directly at the case. And when you're driving cars, your cars have the light mounted too. Yep, 221 briefcases of the diamonds. Old and unreliable weapons dropped by enemies. Go to the weapons shop near Mike's to buy weapons. I'm gonna take the car just because it's faster and there's not many enemies around. You go so slow in reverse. It sucks. Left in the Apollo. Like I said, I might edit out driving later. It's pretty boring. Left makes it boring. Alright, here's the town of Pala, which we drove into with the cab driver at the beginning of the game. Town is under a ceasefire. That means that you can't shoot at anyone or they'll shoot at you. Check your map for the limits of the ceasefire zone. Mike's bar is this way, I believe. I like how town's quiet again. It was completely engulfed in flames when I left this morning. But now it's fine. No fires, no bodies laying around. And there's a diamond around here, but it's not flashing because the tutorial's not over yet. And I got stuck in the swamp so many times. It's the first time I played this game. Not really going that way, but going back is tricky if you're not paying attention. The road ends up going into the water, and I think you crash into a rock too. There's diamonds in that shanty, but you gotta buy weapons for the tutorial then. This is the weapon shop, blue building. Get rid of this G3. The arms dealer is not here now. So I'm gonna order me some guns online. Your favorite gun can be even better once you buy the accuracy upgrade and the reliability upgrade. Every weapon stats can be checked in the upgrades tab of your journal. Also, bandoliers for each type of weapon will allow you to carry more ammunition. Homeland 37 is my favorite shotgun in this game, and probably my second favorite gun in the game, but shotguns are very limited in Infamous mode. Because you don't want to get up close to people in this unless you have to. Alright. I'm going to buy the upgrades for it because they're cheap. They're a diamond a piece. So I just bought a gun and tricked it out with all the upgrades for 6 diamonds. Don't need any. I don't need to save right now because I'm not going to be going into hostile territory. And this isn't your safe house, but this is your weapons storeroom. Everything you need is in here. Alright, my Homeland 37, which is probably supposed to be an Ithaca 37, but it has a loading gate on the side. So it's not actually. I guess my ammo's... Nope. So gas cans... That obviously gives you ammo. Gas cans give you Molotovs and flares and fuel for your flamethrower. And explosive crates, anything that's explosive. Grenades, IEDs, rocket launchers, this crossbow, which I am going to take. I don't like the flamethrower in this game, although it is cool to set stuff on fire. This game has got the coolest fire physics I've seen. And that's including new games. So now I gotta go to Mike's bar, I guess. The first hub of activity.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You remember me? Or
No.
maybe not, whatever.
Who are you?
My name is Joseph.
So your first and best buddy. This buddy will contact you during missions to offer alternate ways to complete missions. As your reward, he'll increase your reputation, upgrade your safe houses.
So, we have a patient here. He needs medicine. No problem. That guy right there has pills. Plenty of them. You ask.
You got pills?
And sometime you get in trouble, you find me. I help you.
Thank you.
It's what I do best. Help people. I help whole village practically back home. 10 nieces, 12 nephews. No kids for you? Good, not here anyway. No place for kids.
Ruben Arawadi, is that his name?
You people never stop. Here's the bloody tape, alright? That's it. That's all I've got. Well, aren't you going to destroy it? That's what your friends usually do. Wait, you're not here for the tapes, are you? Oh, I see the problem now. You can get the pills you need from the church in Pala. The priest there will help you, assuming you make it in time. Just pass this along for me.
Okie dokie.
You can't break a man the way you break a dog or a horse. The harder you beat a man, the tougher.
So you're not one of them. I'm Ruben Oluwagembi, what you call a stringer.
Oluwagembi.
And you are new, I can tell by the state of your clothes. You're much too clean. You're taking a chance talking to me. I'm persona non grata around here. The warlords want me out of the country. They don't like the story I'm writing. It's about the war, and about them, of course. But mostly it's about the famous arms dealer, Jaka. That was him on the tape. Do you know I have covered 16 wars across Africa? 16. And every time he has been there, selling his weapons and making a fortune while millions of people suffer and die. He thinks he can continue to do his work in secret, but not this time. These stories, they are going to come out. The Jackals, the warlords, the soldiers, the boy soldiers, even the NGOs. I intend to expose the whole sordid mess. I make it sound very dramatic. We'll see if anybody back home even notices. I've been interviewing people for months now. Diplomats, warlords, civilians, whoever I could trick into talking to me. I had some fantastic material. Then the soldiers confiscated my tapes. They said they destroyed them, but maybe not. I don't know. I can't very well go looking for them. I'm no good with a gun, you see. And you need one these days just across the street. You've seen the fighting. The war is getting worse by the minute. It's absurd. Because why are they fighting? For what? You can see the country is destroyed. The people, the diamonds, the cities. What about the rages on with the Jackass weapons, no less? It is going to end badly. And I'm afraid I'll be here to see it. I'm a bit of a rubberneck, I suppose. Listen, if you find any more of my tapes, please bring them back to me. Yadaba. I need them for my story. I'll tell you right now, I can't pay you. I can only offer you my worthless friendship in return.
No deal, bro. And these are the same buddies I had in my very first playthrough. Joseph was my best buddy the first time I played through it. And Paul Farink was my second best buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go down while you're doing a mission, this guy will come and save you. That's the only time you'll see him, unless you do missions for him, or if you just see him at the bar.
Oh, wait, you're a new guy, right? I never forget a face. I'm Paul.
That doesn't make any sense.
Because you know I'm fucking good. I put in my time with the Israeli Defense Force. I know how to handle myself, plus I know how to get things. Know what I mean?
That's it. That's all you got to say for yourself. Alright. Let's go see Ken Karis and his boss back in town. Where'd I park my car? Okay, is it just me or did my car disappear? Alright, I'll take the Jeep. That sucks, I wish I'd just get that diamond. Oh, I can't get it. I don't know why it wasn't flashing earlier. I'm not going to be going after every diamond in this game. I've never done it, and I don't plan on doing it now. But if I see it on the side of the road, I'll grab it. This is DJ Lord Haw Haw. I think he works for the UFLL.
He will bring us together and make us strong. One Africa.
In the Southern Territory.
To Liberation Radio, the voice of the people.
I wish that Far Cry 3 had done more stuff with the radio. All you hear is like tropical music in the background when you're driving around. I wish they had a DJ. Because Citra and Dennis, they were... See, if you don't turn right there, you'll get stuck. Citra and Dennis had very strong beliefs. They should have had a character that was a DJ on the radio. This game, I wish they had a radio. Classic Game Rooms review, Mark said he wished they had Toto, Africa in the game. That would be cool, but they should at least be able to listen to local radio and get what's going on. Oops. I hit A thinking it was a handbrake, like GTA. If you listen to the radio, it tells you stuff that's going on throughout the region, throughout the country. But odds are you're not going to sit there and want to listen to it. So most people probably don't even know what they say. I can't even remember what they say. Should I go to the church or the... Nope. Oh yeah, I do. I go to the church. That's another thing I like more about this than Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3, the pirates.
Won't find ocean in Bolivia. Place is landlocked, same as this place.
You serious? Shit, man. I can't get a break even when I daydream.
Pirates in Far Cry 3 just say the same things over again. I think that whore gave me the clap. Oh, too fucking hot. Oh, someone shoot me. Shut up, bitch. I'm the man here. That's basically all you hear them say, those 4 phrases. But these guys go on and on and on and on and on about everything. You'll rarely hear the same conversation twice.
I'm sorry, there aren't regular services at the moment. Oh, you're not well. You should see a doctor before you really need a priest.
Ha ha
Did
ha.
Ruben send you? He had something for me. I would be very happy to give you what little medicine I have in exchange.
Give me some pills.
I think you should take one of those right away.
Use LB to take malaria medicine. Yum, 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 yum.
Those will only last a short while, but I may know where to get more. Not all of my people have left. Many are trapped, scared of what will happen if they are caught trying to leave. And there are others who have chosen to stay. We try to help where we can, and we could use someone like you.
He doesn't even know who I am. All he did was give him papers.
You should come back when you require more medicine.
The tutorial and training elements are now finished. Antokin cars can introduce you to Liangakumba UFLL headquarters, marked with a exclamation point. UFLL's the Africa insignia, and the APR's the red star. Your pills will keep your malaria in check for now. You're free to explore the world. Safe houses can be unlocked and upgraded by working with buddies. When you work with a buddy and your safe house gets upgraded, it gives you medicine, ammo, explosives, all that good stuff. Gives you cars too if you're doing enough. It gives you a car at the safe house. Guard posts can be scouted for intel, but that's basically worthless because you're not going to attack a guard post to get ammo or to get health, because you're probably going to lose more ammo taking it than you'll get. No, that's not true. But it's not worth. If you need ammo, you're not going to attack a guard post, because if you run out, you're going to be screwed. And you're not going to attack guard posts for health, because if you need health, you're not going to attack a guard post. Diamonds can be found through exploration. Diamonds can be used to purchase stuff. Other side missions can give you diamonds. Blah, blah, blah. The fast travel in this game. You don't push select to go into a map and fast travel at any point you want in this. There's, I think there's 5 places you can fast travel to on the map. For both areas. Boa Seco and Laboa Seco, the north and the south. You can only fast travel from bus stations, and there's 5 on the map, I believe. Somewhere out there is an arms dealer known only as the Jackal. He has been selling guns to both the UFLL and the APR. Every gun, every bullet, and every corpse you have seen can be traced directly back to him. Find him and kill him. Okay. And that's the end of the tutorial.